Hello traders, hello brilliant people, we're back at it. We're back at doing this, we're back at going live, we're back at trading and considering price as our best friend. Or at least one of them, you know? Even though it isn't, but we're gonna try to do it. Funny enough, you know? Here we go, a lot better. We're back at it, we're doing the day 11 of the challenge from trying to go from what, 5k to 50? 55 to whatever we managed to do. And so far so good, we're 2.5k up. I'm going through my own struggles. I opened 10 trades yesterday, which is never too good. But I'm staying real in front of you. I'm sticking to the guns where I said, listen, I'm gonna show you everything. And I am, because we just entered a Euro USD position here. And I had to close it early because we never got to that take profit of yesterday's low right here. Yesterday booked a very nice wick, a very nice low right here that we never got to. And I like this had to trade to the previous day low. I'm saying in a literal term, it had to trade down there. It didn't happen, so we closed the position early. 0.57%, something like that, 0.506 in that range. Too bad, like I really wanted it to continue running. Didn't get that. We inverted to fair value gaps. I'm out. I have nothing to do in this anymore. GU itself, very boring price action. I never enter trades like this. You could have. Are you struggling right now? If you did, you kind of are as well. So not too shabby in terms of what we're getting in price delivery on forex so far today. But indices, holy, we're running it down, you know. For the gamers out there, you know, when you're playing, I don't know, League, some other silly game that you have a team involved, but at the same time you're playing it one-on-one in the early stage of the game. Like this is just running it down full on. Okay, why the difficulty is because I was expecting lower prices. I was looking for lower prices throughout the whole week. I like the structure and what we're doing it right now. No place to participate though. No place, no chances to participate in this. Sadly. Am I still bearish? Hell yeah, I am. SMT at the top. Market maker sell model. This is where I might draw on liquidity. Then possibly even filling this fair value gap. Yes, please. That's my interest. But at the same time, why do it in the morning hours, not wait for the market to open up? Why? You know? So, knowing that, let's do some noting, you know. Hourly holds the price in. We have an SMT here since buy stops were taken, right? On NQ, ES fails to take them away from the market, thus the market crashes, right? Double top up here on ES. Am I right or am I right? So you gotta put that SMT in here. Have one, right? SMT here in the top. You should have to, if you traded, you should have traded ES, because ES shows the possible lower, because it shows that it's weaker. Yeah, and we crash. Bam, let's go. So what I'm watching now is this hourly possible fair. And if we do, we're going to continue to look for bearish prices. If we don't, we go into 15 minutes because we just hit an old new week opening gap on yes. Top up above. Still have liquidity resting down below. We do, but now retracing into this for the market to open up and crashing easily possible. Going back into the range, pushing higher towards buy stops, again easily possible. And why there's no conviction in terms of what I just said? Because daily 4 hours I'm looking for lower prices. This run on liquidity so early indicates for me, okay, maybe we're gonna make a turn, maybe we're gonna look to take out buy stops away from the market. Because every time I'm repeating myself. Every time I sit down in front of the charts, every let's say 30, 45 minutes, I ask a very simple question to myself. Who's happy right now? Everybody who went short is happy, so we need to attack it, right? We need the market to start pushing higher, at least a little bit. But it tears apart my analysis on daily and 4 hours. Because on daily and 4 hour chart, I'm interested in lower prices. It doesn't align. My situation makes my life a little difficult. Hmm. 5 minutes, let's take a look. 5 minutes is getting inverted. Can we use that? Usually in situations like this, 5 minutes is too low of a time frame for me to start trusting the market. Because an inversion on 5 minutes chart usually means that we just take out the next swing low, and we do with ease usually, but that's what, 3 handles away? 15 handles away, like nothing for me to work with. Look at the resting down below as well. This is going to be a difficult session, not only because my analysis is not up to the point, let's say, but it's going to be a difficult session also because 10 a.m. we have a news release. Let's double check on it. Forex factory. Yep. News are hitting the market in 35 minutes. Sadly, but I have to say it out loud, no entries beforehand. We're gonna make it incredibly boring for ourselves. What do we want to see? Do we want? I can't be certain. Like, we can look for things, we can wish for things, we can look for trade entries. But up until the point that where we get hit with the news release, no interest from me. I'm making it simple for myself, but at the same time, I'm making it very hard for myself. It is what it is. Is it possible to find a buy here? Always is, but I need the 5 minutes structure shift. Okay, all right. Something we can use, something we can work with. But at the same time, makes it. You see what I've just... Right. The market gravitating higher? Not. Would be cool. Gonna be a big gap. I even made a template. Because lately, so this is what allows the market kind of to run. Usually, again, notes a big opening gap indicates that there's gonna be a possibility the market having a big small opening gap like this. 60 handles is not a big opening gap. Might indicate the market that's gonna be ranging. Huh? We'll see. But this is something we can work with. So that 5 minutes is gonna invert, making it interesting. No more. Can you buy into this right away now? Why not? Nothing that says that we'll be doing this. Nothing at all. You know? At the same time, good luck. You know? Hey, Thomas. Hey, guy. Hey. Hope you're good. You're right. We're just checking the markets. Massive opening. An expectation, as always. Market later. Sooner or later. Great. And then the real business starts. The real. This is one of the most important things throughout the day. Who's happy now? Exactly. We'll see who's happy by the end of the day. Edgar was a 50% guess. Man, like that is insane. Well, but like you have to consider it. Trading is a percentage. Trading is a game that you play with numbers. Dude, imagine making that 50 on 100k. Imagine making that on. Imagine making that on a big account, not Not a small one. 50% gains, man. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see what I can deliver. I'm not gonna enter on this. There's no entries for me. Nothing I can work. Minutes inversion and that. Nothing I'm working with. Same time. I'm gonna get an entry. Why not to take one? You know? No. I would never say no to this. But we need a model, we need the whole setup, we need it to be a high probability. We need it to be reasonable for us. Okay? A lot of factors. Here we go. How random is that? Let's fucking go. Let's go. SMT at the top though. Market pushing up big time. Great. From that 5 minutes inversion. So market just inverted. 1, 2. Those low. Bam, push to the up. Brilliant. Happy with it. Can it start crashing from here though? Interesting. It can, but at the same time, I would have enjoyed delivering this. And have, you know, nobody cares. But it's gonna be interesting to see, because so far so good, right? Just like expected. And minutes inversion, you see a market first bouncing away, filling that. Profile. Quadrant hit. Okay. We'll see. See what's next, but I'm not touching this up until the point that the news comes. Okay? And up until the point that happens, we're gonna do some I wanna analyze a few markets. I wanna analyze a few metals that I've been not digging into lately, but I've been also, I don't even know how to say. I wasn't requested to dig into that, but let's say there's a possibility, an opportunity for us traders out. To dig into a market that is a futures market, meaning it is supposed to be manipulated, supposed to be a market that predict and work with. But at the same time, it is very highly influenced by supply and demand in terms of happenings in the in the in the world, in the market itself. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a look at Palladium futures contract, which is Palladium's contract for September. I'm not gonna look at cash. I'm not gonna look at anything else. I'm just gonna take part. What do we see in it in terms of algorithmic concepts, in terms of high probability setups that we could be looking? Because this market is in a massive disc. First thing I take a look at is always take a look at the most recent change. We take a look premium to discount we are. We're as deep as it gets. Is there a possibility of reading this and looking to trade? In terms of what do we have now? Let's do 60 days first. Let's do all of it. 90 bars, if 90, 120. So let's work with this range first. Working with a range like this, first thing you have to notice, stops taken right here, away from the buy stops resting up still. And you take a look at this and you consider basically everything that we do with the indices and with the other futures. Who's happy? Last 90, 120 days, everybody who went short is happy. Not only that, we have a relative equal high up here. So a lot of stop loss orders, people who went short. A lot of them are up here because this swing high took out buy side liquidity. People are putting their stop loss orders in here. What else do we have? Daily chart here, right? Not only once, but we have, so this is where the structure breaks. An imbalance that is supposed to hold the price in gets inverted. I would never open a position here. Like, I would never do that, even though it is an inversion. I don't know which market it correlates with. I don't know which market supposed to move in tandem with this. I don't know a lot of things about this that we're gonna do some digging into throughout this week, but putting some note. Inversion right here, confirming break of structure. And then let's take a look here. Not only we have an equal high here, bum, that gets broken through, and we have another price imbalance getting inverted, offering us a long entry. Buy side liquidity pool resting up. Inversion right here. We never take less than 1 to 2. So let's test. It's gonna be an interesting choice. We're gonna take a look. We're gonna dive into this a little bit, but just putting my notes in front. 4 hours. Does it look any better intraday? I don't like how smooth this is. This right here, choppiness, back and forth. Don't like this. This is gonna get not gonna stick. But at the same time, I have a very clean imbalance here, and the paper is supposed to hold in the price in. So, I'm gonna make it very easy for me. Gonna be 40 handle stop loss, possible 160, 1 to 4 risk reward. We're gonna read this, and why I'm reading it like this, because of a few. Interestingly enough, Sell side was just taking, so there's no double top, double bottom here. Traded down below in the future. Sell side, the intermediate imbalance, right? I'm gonna put it notes very. This week closes above it. Next draw on liquidity is 1,120. So if the price closes above 960 this week, Monday trading opens up this. If we stay in this, I'm not touching. I'm not interested. And with that in mind, we're gonna dig through. I wanna test it out. I wanna take a look at what kind of price we had in terms of my concepts working, or I would definitely say that this is where the market maker sell model starts. Buy side taken, smart money reversal, break of structure down below. This is an entry we could have. Attacking. So let's see. It's gonna be interesting to see whether this weekly imbalance inverts or not. If end of this, we're gonna take a that daily entry. Yeah, daily entry to supervise. Yes, sure thing. But weekly chart is much more important. 1120 sharp. Gonna be very. When am I wrong? I'm not even wrong if this doesn't invert. Have to wait for. No, it will come back by end of Friday. Oh, closing basis on weekly chart. Below. If we close above it. Oh. Back to the business. So far, nothing cool, huh? So far, nothing nice. That 5 minutes didn't hold, did it? We crashed lower. No entries, though. I don't see anything I can work with. This was a possible trade entry. Here, 1 minute inversion. Interesting, isn't it? But 15 minutes into this is why I'm coming back into it. Right now, this 5 minutes possible inversion makes me interested. That puts a lot of interest for possible long entry. He handles even up to that new day opening gap. It's gonna be interesting to watch. Yes, I can't get nothing that I like. The only thing we see that sell side was. Gonna watch this 5 minutes inversion. Otherwise, I'm bearish. I have no interest in higher prices just yet. News are coming in 30. News in 2 minutes. This is a very nice push. Oh, to the downside, sorry. Participate and work with. Mm. 5 minutes inversion also. YouTube 2022. I just missed the trade at Palladi. Yeah, too bad. Fucking bad. Brilliant trade. Brilliant. Too bad. I was very much interested in this scalp. Very interested. Inversion 1 minute inversion. Push to the up. But no entries for me. I missed on it. Nice push to the upside. Very nice push. Just like expected, but missed. So, too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Palladium. Fuck me. Or get hit. Lovely stuff. Lovely. This is gonna be a very I'm not touching this yet. It's gonna be an incredibly interesting session because can we say that we manipulated to the downside and we started pushing higher after manipulation? Done, created, executed, whatever the word you want to use. We could say that regular trading hours range gap closed in it anymore. I think this might be it in terms of us missing the trade of the day. And we were analyzing Palad. We'll see if there's anything else we can today, but this was a beautiful trade. Incredibly beautiful. Candles, 3 candles move, 3. Too good to be true when you think of it. Miss out on it. We had an SMT also. Had an incredible. So this is what possibly one of the reasons why I'm missing this, because I had an incredibly difficult trading day yesterday. I opened 10 trades yesterday, which is mental. Didn't make a single penny of this day. You know, I've just hit and dragged on and tumbled and I fell and I got up again, you know, throughout like 7 or 8 hours of trading, which is 7 hours too many, you know. That's what I did yesterday, so I think because of that I'm missing on a possible. But we'll see. For 3 more minutes for the news to come in. We have on paper, I'm gonna say it, I'm looking for higher prices. I would love to see higher prices. Especially if this opens up. Safer value gap. Would be great. If this remains open the next 2 minutes, we have towards buy side resting above. push to the upside from here, I would highly appreciate that. Yeah, lovely. Let's watch this. Us going down here like that. Let's say U2 2022 here. Okay. That's what we're gonna be watching. Otherwise, both sides of the market are taking. I have no interest other. Ten more seconds till the market is released. No entry. Really? Really? SMT at the top. But this SMT at the top, I hate it. The market pushing lower now into that 5 minutes YouTube 2022. I'm not certain if I like that. 2 minutes looks good. 2 minutes looks. I know this SMT at the top is confusing me. Confusing me big time. Because this, you have to realize as well. Low, high, lower, low, higher, high, breaker, block. This whole shebang. Let me make it nice. This all up close candle. The massive range for an entry. In that breaker block, we have what? We have a 5 minutes value gap. I want the market to come in here and go and get released. My interest. Why on earth we need this SMT though at the top? Like, why the fuck? Give me 3 reasons why. I don't have not even don't have 3, that's for sure. I don't even have a 1. So because I don't even have 1 reason, I can't read this. Hmm. Entering this towards buy side resting above here. I don't know. Let's watch this. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not do. I'm not doing it, but I'm watching it. Okay. Pro pushing higher. GU pushing higher. Are so good. I don't know, man. I'm still hands off. I'm still hands off. I have nothing to do with it yet. 5 minutes looks brilliant. YouTube 2022. Come back into the range. Entry. Go. Alright? That's what we're interested in. At the same time, why do we need this SMT? Who's gonna tell me? Why do we need this SMT? Inversion. Go. Alright? Watch this. I'm not touching this. I'm touching this. Still waiting. God, that SMT confuses me, doesn't it? Funny enough, it does. That is just, you can't trust. Here. Issue here is that, yes, the breaker block. Yes, I like that. I'm torn. I think I have that. I think I'm just tired of reading the market because of yesterday, and now it's a very hard day for me to make a proper decision on what I'm watching. Try to remember what was the first thing that I said when we started this live. Today is gonna be a very boring day. Guess what do we have so far? A trade that I missed. How fucking boring is that? And now we have a breaker block that hopefully is gonna push the market away from here. But at the same time, like, holy. Like, I think I'm gonna say it out loud now. I think I'm just being too careful. There was an entry on 1 minute chart. I just got scared of this SMT at the top. That's what happened. Push to the upside here is totally reasonable. Because that's what we're expecting, right? The taken. Maybe even keyword low of the week right here, maybe. We'll see later today. 100% a possibility. Hmm. I think there won't be an entry for me. Like, this is gonna be crazy boring, crazy sad at the same time of knowing where the market is going towards to and not taking a trade, but this is Watch this. I think we're just gonna read the price and see what it does without entering. Hmm. This inversion still holding in, like, dude, like this part is crazy. This, we're gonna get to that buy side liquidity pool today. Matter of time. This is important. This, I'll just continuously watch. I like the price. 5 minutes entry now looks quite good because of this. Going into higher time frame, like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, is a lot more interesting when you see price that is having a hard time moving, isn't it? Forex started consolidating a little bit, so in mind. Let's double bottom down below. I don't know. Oi, I think I closed my. Oh no! Closed my trading view. Sorry about that. Apologies. We're back. We're back. Coming back into that entry that we're interested in from here would be a possibility. Yes. Hold on. But am I happy with it? Oof. I know. I think we missed out. I think we missed on it already. And Taking it now. Taking it now would be a little bit. That would be. Hmm. 'Change appearing here. Pushed it. Still not entering, still not touching. 5 minutes. No entry here. 3, 2, pushing to the upside. Like we're gonna get there. We're gonna run those buy stops. About just a matter of time when we're gonna get there. I like this person. This magnet, like right here, new week, old new week opening gap with a new day opening gap in the middle of it, like that huge price wants to do. But at the same time, let's look at this. SMT to the downside. Now, what? SMT. And watch this. One more SMT. What the fuck are you doing with it? Huh? But knowing that fact, about that. Shorted into a buy. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Hard, huh? I said right away. I'm repeating myself. I'm after time. It feels good to know that an upcoming session is going to say to you and to myself also to keep everybody safe, myself included, safe. You know? At the same time, like, ooh la la. Too bad, man. Too bad. I'm 125. This is like a 5k move on the account. That's why I say. It is what it is. Just push to the upside from that break. This is so. We have a push towards these buttons. It's 5 minutes. Short term opening a breaker block. Last up close. That off. Last up close. Here. Breaker. Everything above it bull. 1 minute entry. This is so fucking. And you're not taking partials of this. And do you know why you're not taking? Answer that. Who's gonna tell me why you're not taking any partials? Because there is a breakaway gap. Remains open. And you just allow the market to run. Crazy. Which is insane. We also said, remember what we said? Market up. Who's happy? Look for that opportunity to somebody to make somebody hurt. No? Too bad. Too. And we're back at the same draw on liquidity, let's say. Plus a new magnet. What do we do after? Is this the low of the week? That's my question. Hourly? Too keen. I very much think this could be, to be fair with you. Much think. Insane, man. I'm still, you see how I'm still frustrated by myself not taking that trade? But get what you get, you know. I should be a little bit more focused when I come in here. I should be a little bit more up to standard, let's say. This is beautiful. Put it through your notebooks, guys. This is a perfect trade. This is perfection. Like, this is great. Wow. Well, we're gonna continuously watch. Again, coming back to this hourly, another SMT. This is what I was scared of for. I would love to see a market being in sync so we can crash together in a way. Because now looking to appear. Is that something you can work with? I don't know, man. I don't know. As long as this is not taken, we have an SMT. We do. Yeah. New wake opening gap into that. Wouldn't be too keen on that, but at the same time. But you see how it's slowing down? You see how the market is kind of getting tired, exhausted? Hmm. Said it before we started the live stream, this is gonna be a tough session. Even though it wasn't, on paper it was, in hindsight, it was not. Did I participate in this? No, I didn't. And with that in mind, I think we're gonna have to call it a day. This is a parfait, not even an entry. This is a perfect entry that we didn't take, that we didn't participate with in, you know? And with this shifting the structure, this allowing the market to run right here, literally us missing on an opportunity, you know. Look at this now. This is gonna be interesting. Optimal trade then. The fuck? I'm interested in that. Interested. Empty at the top was. What's this? Or might allow the market to. I'm not gonna touch it. Watch this. Watch 10:30. Watch that. Watch if that is gonna possible in this 5 minutes for value gap. Otherwise, ES is running through this liquidity and I'm not touching this. Sad stuff, but it's with that in mind, I'm gonna say thank you. No trades taken for me.